Hey everybody! Hey, it's Heather here with Earth.Empresss. I hope you are doing fantastic on this Wednesday. This is going to be the general overall spread for October, actually. I cannot believe we are really rounding out 2019. It's just crazy to me. Everything we've been through energetically this year, all of the lessons, all of the purging, all of the healing that we've been through, it's really serving the greater purpose. It is raising the awareness, the consciousness, the vibration, whatever you want to call it. At the end of the day, it's literally about moving forward into who you're meant to become. Your path, your journey, your soul. It's feeling alive again. It's feeling inspired again. It's letting go of the shit that doesn't serve you in order to really step up and into your power, into your true path. So this energy, it's just this momental, just constant, consistent movement and growth, and it's quite beautiful if you allow it to be. So, with it being overall general, it can, relate to career, love, family, friendship, your path, your journey, your spirituality. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, like I always say. It's going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. I've been trying to stay consistent with things. Obviously, I've been in a hermit mode. I have been handling a lot with my kids who went back to school, but we figured it out. We're getting it shifted a little bit. So thanks for bearing with me. All the information, the podcast, all that good stuff, it's going to be linked in the description box down below. And we're going to hop in. This is probably one of my favorite decks that I purchased in a while. It's called the Muse, and it is absolutely phenomenally gorgeous. So, 3 cups, Libra. Happiness moving forward. I mean, it could have a lot to do with celebrations going in. Of course, it's Libra season. You could be literally celebrating your birthday right now, or, birthdays of loved ones, going out, really enjoying life, embracing the happiness, finding the joy, the gratitude in the little things is what it feels like for me. It's like your energy is shifting in a very positive light. It could also be some collaboration, some emotional collaboration too, when it comes to friendship, when it comes to family. Maybe some of you are getting truly connected with your loved ones. What else can we get for Libra? The Hermit. I love that I was talking about the Hermit mode, and my moon's in Libra. So, of course, it is. It's a fine tuning. It's what's going to make you happy, but what's going to fulfill your soul, what's going to spark. What is your soul truth, your calling? What is that soul deep happiness? What's your journey going to lead to? What are you wanting? What are you wanting moving forward? What does happiness and spirituality look like for you? It's going to be different for everyone. For some people, I just keep getting, it could be collaboration, doing something spiritual with the people you love, or connecting on a spiritual deep level with others as well. You do have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, card Gemini. It can be about making choices when it comes to love, making spiritually based choices versus ego 3D. I'm sorry, one second. Sorry about that, guys. Y'all know how my cat is. If you are accustomed to the channel and the way things go, Katniss is very, as you can tell, she likes to make herself known as much as she possibly can. So. But the Lover's card, it is about decisions. It's about choices. It can be really digging deep and figuring out what your heart wants. To me, that's what it equates to when combined together, especially. It's figuring out what's going to make you happy, what's going to make you feel alive, what your heart truly wants, whether that is your soul's purpose in a spiritual sense, whether that's a relationship, whether that's a connection, whether that's really making a decision from a soul-based level at the end of the day. We get for Libra. I have so many that want to pop out, and I can't have a whole stack pop out at once. It drives me crazy. What's going to inspire you? Ace of Wands. This is very inspired. This is something that lights the fire under your ass, in your heart, in your soul, makes you feel alive again. Again, going back to that Hermit, it's like you guys have been in contemplation mode almost. Maybe for some of you, you know exactly what it is. And it's about taking a leap, taking a step, moving towards it, taking a chance on something. It can be something creative, or it can be something truly passionate too. At the end of the day, it's something that, again, it's soul deep. It's very soul deep. It's entwined with your journey, your spiritual path, especially with the Hermit attached to it. Because this is going within, finding the path, finding the journey, finding the soul, illuminating the light. And then it's like the Ace of Inspiration comes in. It's the Ace of Wands. It's the light. It's like you find the light. I love that. I love that for you, Libras, because I feel like at the end of the day, how do I put this slightly? Libras have a tendency to truly pour into other people and compromise. And yes, I mean, of course, justice. Libra is justice, so they're really fair. They're very balanced. They like to have balance in situations. But, and I can attest to that with my Libra moon and my son, who is a Libra. He's a Libra Virgo cusper, actually. But he has a tendency to kind of appease others because he wants the compromise. He wants the peace. And at the end of the day, sometimes it's compromising yourself more than it's worth. And when you kind of go to a state of compromising so much you decrease the value you see in yourself, it really detracts from the opportunities that come forth and the inspiration that comes forth and the new beginnings that are right there in front of your face. Had you noticed and appreciated and stood up for yourself and set those loving boundaries, because that's what it's going to come down to too. For some reason, I keep getting that. So let's see what else we can get. Balancing out. There's Temperance, yeah. So finding the balance, which is absolutely beautiful. Maybe this inspiration, this opportunity, this very passionate, creative endeavor or beginning for you really brings forth a sense of peace, a sense of calm, a sense of equilibrium, a sense of balance. It could be a balance within a connection. It could be balance within your career. And maybe it's finding taking something that's passionate to you and turning it into a career, turning it into a business. It's a beautiful card, though. I just love the visuals on these cards. I really do. And Nine of Inspiration. So 9 of Wands. This is something that I do feel like you've been working up to for a while. So like I said earlier, I do feel like you're going to know what it is. It's like you know, and it's about taking the leap. It's also, it could be for 9 of Wands for me. Ooh, and then the Page of Cups too. Okay. So the 9 of Wands upright is somewhat of a defensiveness. It can be defensive. It can be you're so battle-worn, so beaten down through the journey that part of you just is ready to release the cycle and end something. And that's okay. But with the Page of Cups reversed, I feel like this is battling within yourself to reconnect emotionally to something, whether it is a job, whether it is a career, whether it is family, whether it is friends, whether it's a relationship. You're battling within yourself whether or not to reconnect, to offer, to accept when it comes to your emotional state. Maybe that's where the balance is needed to be found or placed. It's like there's an imbalance, I guess, when it comes to, it could be an imbalance when it comes to defensiveness, maybe being too on guard when it comes to love or connection or anything coming in, as far as emotions. You know, now the inspiration, this opportunity, it feels like this is like welcome. This is something that you've been working towards for a while. Whereas this Page of Cups, the reason why it's reversed, it's like it's not coming in, and it's because 9 of Wands, so you're blocking it. You're blocking it. You've been fighting. You don't want this, or you don't know what you want. And the balance that's needed to come forward. It could also be balancing out your own personal growth, your development, your self-worth, and really battling something that comes in. I do want to draw a couple more cards on it before I really speak on it, because it does feel like it was something that could have been toxic, whether it was a mindset or emotional connection or just emotions within yourself. So we have 6 of Inspiration. I'm just going to take them. It's fine, whatever. Okay. 6 of Inspiration. So this is literally 6 of Wands. This is seeking victory. Under that 3 of Cups. So happiness, contentment, celebration, victory, recognition. You could definitely be surrounded with people that are truly recognizing your worth, really inspiring you, pushing you forward, seeing the potential you have, seeing your abilities, your creative talents, and really pushing you towards, the star in her hand, you know, it's like, go towards your goals, go towards your dreams. You have people that are really supportive during this time. You have the 10 of Inspiration, which is, again, 10 of Wands. under the Hermit. So you've gone within to release some kind of energetic battling. And into a cycle to a certain extent too. And I think it's because you finally are feeling victorious, you're feeling alive, you're finding the worth, you're standing up for yourself, you're standing your ground. You're focused on your happiness and your healing. You have the Sun card and the Star card. You are focused on happiness, movement forward, growth. This is under the Ace of Inspirations. Temperance, Star card under the Temperance. So the balancing out, the leveling out, the healing that's taking place is going to bring you opportunities moving forward. But there is a release or something that needs to be let go of. And with the Hermit, I feel like you are aware. You are aware what it is for you. It's going to be, like I said, with it being general, it's going to be different for everybody. For some people, it's going to be releasing a relationship. For some people, it's going to be releasing a mindset, a wound, a conditioning, karmic things, friends, family, career, moving forward, stepping into this next chapter in your life. And it feels big. This is major arcana. This is stuff that the universe comes in and gives us in order to shift our direction, our path, our journey, and put us on the right path. There's a lot of victory had here, though. My advice would definitely be to embrace the friendships you have, embrace the people that get it, that pour into you, that see the potential in you, that really speak life into your soul. And if they don't, release that shit, because it's got to go. Because when you're around people that don't recognize your worth, a lot of the times you never see the potential and you never reach your potential because you're surrounded by people that don't recognize it in you. They don't speak life into you. They speak opinions, they speak judgments, they pass judgments, they do this, they do that, they critique. And at the end of the day, that's all fine. But if you're in a place of low vibration because of that and you're not aware, that's when it becomes a really big detriment to you because you're surrounding yourself with toxicity. I'm sorry. And the 10 of Wands is really about releasing the burdens that weren't yours to carry any longer. So if you've been carrying around people's thoughts, people's opinions, people's energies, let that shit go. And it's easier said than done a lot of the time. And I do realize that. And I hear that all the time. It's like, well, that's so easy. Well, it's not. I mean, it's really not. So we have the 9 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. Yeah, so anxiety too. So just so you know, you have 3 9s on this table. So you are coming to a point of completion. It's realizing the cycle needs to end. You know, you may be seeing 9s right now. For some of you, I'm just going to throw that out there. Yeah, because that's a big 999. It just feels like a shift. It's like you know that you're almost there. You're closing out these chapters. You're ending these cycles. You just have this little bit that needs to be finally let go of and released in order to move forward. And then, yeah, 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is literally releasing, moving forward, leaving behind the troubles, the waters of, you know, the mental anxiety, the frustration, not having clarity, not knowing where you stand. And the 9 of Swords, that's what it is. 9 of Swords is up at 2 a.m. It's sleepless nights. It's consistent worry. It's consistent frustration over a situation. I feel like it is whatever you've been blocking. It's like you release the need for worry, for stress, for anxiety over whatever it is you've been battling. If you've been battling in a relationship, trying to keep things going. If you've been battling in your family, trying to keep everybody content and happy. If you've been battling in friendships, trying to really keep it together, make it last, putting in so much effort but getting nothing in return, it's time to let it go. Yeah, Page of Emotions, not offering love not coming in, or not giving that little extra. I do feel like that's you taking your power back in a situation because you are, I mean, yeah, like Page of Cups here, 6 of Swords. Page of Cups is literally an offer, but when it's reversed, it's not. It's no longer offering because you're out. You're leaving. You've made up your mind. Energetically, you're pulling yourself out of the situation, which is a good thing. It's beauty because it's movement forward. And it's because you're focused on happiness. You're not focused on this situation anymore. You know, finding the happiness within, finding the light within, the healing within, being surrounded by people that just get it, it really pushes you forward into this growth. And it pushes you to releasing things that are not going to serve you anymore. Three of Inspiration, Awakening, and the Hanged Muse. Yeah. Okay. You have 3 3s too. 3, 6, 9, and then you add 9, so 3, 6, 9. Okay, sorry. I'm showing my age right now, so it's fine. whatever. But if someone yells 369 and you don't finish that, there's something wrong. Yeah, 3 of Wands. So this is literally making the decision to leave. 6 of Swords, leaving behind energetically. It could be physically, you could be moving, you could be packing up, you could be traveling, you could be literally moving forward, or metaphorically moving forward, or spiritually moving forward, or emotionally moving forward. It's movement forward. 3 of Wands, waiting on something. It's like the decision's been made, you know what needed to be done. So now you're waiting on, really timing to come into play. Also, I feel like you could also be waiting on like assistance or encouragement or that push forward, whether it's from the universe or from your friends, family. Awakenings coming in, so you could be waiting on a sign. I'm just gonna be real with you. You could be waiting on a spiritual sign. You could be asking for synchronicities. Again, noticing numbers, paying attention to things that you never noticed before. Literally getting down on your knees and just asking for a sign. Like, I need something. Give me something, anything. Like, let me know. And I will say that when you ask for things, a lot of the time you can receive it. But you got to get real clear on what you're going to ask for. You have to be precisely clear on what it is you are asking for and about. You'll get your answer, and you ask for it in a precise way. You don't just put out there, oh, well, is this relationship going to work? And if it is, then, just tell me. Well, how are they going to, how? Get precise. You can ask for certain indicators. Personal note, but whatever, mine is crows. Every time I ask for something, I'm like, okay, I need 3 crows. I need to see, because they're my spirit animal. I need 3 crows. I need 3, I need 3 crows. I need 3 yellow cars and 3 orange cars. And it's weird, whatever. It's my thing. It's what I've always done. And I don't have to have them all together, but a lot of the times it's hilarious because I ask for affirmation from certain things, and that's just one of the ways I do it. Like if I'm out driving and I'm thinking and I'm, have this idea and this thought pops up and I'm like, okay, send me a sign, send me an affirmation. I just need to be affirmed that this is it. I'm having the right thought. I'm having the right process. I'm heading in the right direction. And I kid you not, I've had it within like a minute. I'll see like 3, 4, sometimes I'll see 6, sometimes I'll see 12, but usually it's multiples of 3, which is really funny. And then I'll just ask for one, like, okay, I just need 3 crows. Then they'll give me 3 crows, they'll give me 3 cars, they'll give me yellow, and they'll give me orange. And then it's funny how quickly the universe can really work with you when you tune in and hone in and listen and allow it to. So that's my advice with that. If you're waiting for a sign, don't just wait. Get specific. Ask for certain indicators, signs, send me numbers, send me, this name or this street, like whatever it is for you. Put it out there, and then wait. Hang muse. Wait for it to come in. Clarity's coming. Spiritual awareness is coming for you guys. Healing has definitely been a major thing, but I feel like it hasn't been so much the deep dredging up, purging that it was months ago. It's more so spiritually in tune, spiritually aware. I just need to release and pull this last little bit of this and this and this out of my life so I can just move forward and be as happy as I really want to be. Moving forward, be happy and healed and whole within myself. Sorry, when I start to channel, I get I get a lot of ingestion, guys. Okay, what else can we get for Libra? Ace of Cups. What else we got? I feel like that's more self-love. You could have some love coming in after you balance and heal and do the things, but I do feel like that's self-love. Because it's falling under, with the Temperance and the Star too. That Ace of Cups under the Star and Temperance, balancing out spiritual healing, emotional healing, soul deep change that leads to this big cup of love. Whether it is, again, you loving yourself so much and feeling whole and secure within yourself, or it's you connecting with someone that really brings forth that love and that beauty and that depth. You could also be, I don't know why, that's too many cards, but I do see the Hierophant there. I don't know where I'm getting this from, but it's fine. You could definitely be waiting on awakening when it comes to a connection or a person too. I'm going to be real. And I feel like when you release energy from it, that's when it hits. It's like when you release your tie to it, when you release your worry about it, when you release your connection, like your energetic pull trying to control in a situation, and you just say, fuck it. I'm giving it up. I'm not, doesn't mean you have to walk away necessarily as in, and that's what I was saying with the Six of Swords. It can be physically walking away, emotionally walking away, energetically walking away. Take it as it resonates for you. But it's gonna lead to release, and it could be that inspires some kind of awakening situation, either again within you because you've left and you're seeking new things and you're at this new level of contentment within yourself, or it could be in a situation with someone, like the light clicks, lightning bolt hits, and awareness comes in to a certain extent. I had to say it because that Three of Wands, there's literally like, it can be sometimes waiting on your ships to come in, waiting on opportunity or moments or signs, or it could be literally waiting on a wake-up call from someone. So, Seven of Materials. This is the reason why I bought the deck. I love this card. Underneath, Nine of Wands. Yeah, Nine of Swords reversed. So, yeah, you've pulled out of the anxiety, or you will, because this is for October. So keep that in mind. Timing being fluid. It could run the first this month. It could run towards the end of it. I mean, it could be next month. It's going to resonate for you when it resonates. Nine of Wands, yeah. This is taking a look, taking stock of what you have poured into that has not come to fruition, and what you've poured into that has blossomed beautifully. Taking heed, taking notice of it, and really making moves forward because of that, because you were more aware. So those two wanted to come out. I'm not going to take them, and I'm going to look at them. Queen of Wands, Four of Pentacles. I feel like that's you guys holding on to your independence. Could be a fire sign. Could be. You could be holding on, or the control was a situation where you were trying to control your emotions, or trying to energetically control a situation with a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's the King of Wands right there. Yeah, so it could definitely be fire. Or this could literally be you making decisions to leave things behind because you're building. Like you're building, you're energetically on fire, you're feeling whole within, you're feeling lit up within, and you're building, you're working towards your own goals, your own opportunities, your dreams, your passion, and it's something passionate. Inspiration, the wands are all about creativity and passion. So if you're in a job where it's like literally, even if it's like a 9 to 5 job, I'm not gonna knock it. 9 to 5. If it's something you're passionate about, who gives a fuck? Like, that's what you're passionate about. If you're passionate about, working with people and working in service industries and things like that, and you love it, and you thrive on it, and you love the energy, and you love being around that, fucking go for it. Like, that's amazing. Something that you are passionate about is what's going to cause this major shift. But I do feel like you're going to have an opportunity when it comes to creativity and your career and your passion, relationship, something coming forward, and it is very fiery. You're surrounded by fire energy right now. So I have the Hermit, which is Virgo. We have Temperance here. Scorpio. Water is fine. We have Stars, Aquarius. Sun is Leo. Pisces, more Virgo energy. And then you have the King of Wands, which is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So yeah, you have fire energy for sure. At the end of the day, it's going to come down to you making a choice to leave behind whatever is not going to serve you. And it's hard, and I get it, and it's not always the easiest thing to do, but it's absolutely necessary sometimes. Okay. Now, I'm going to grab one of my Crystal Wisdom decks. This is the Colette Baron Reed Crystal Spirits deck. I love this deck. Cards are just so smooth. Oh, I'm going to completely fuck up that pronunciation. Chrysocolla? Yeah, don't judge me too harshly, guys. I am from Texas. It is what it is. It doesn't always come out appropriately. Okay, and then we have Bronzite. That one's easy enough. Okay, so Chrysocolla. Speaking your truth, heartfelt communication, right speech. When you speak your truth, you're being true to your soul's desire to participate in the co-creation of a better world and a better life for you. Chrysalis Spirit's message for clear, authentic speech that arises from your heart is this. The force of the conscious universe's love is here for you today, as you choose to speak up and speak out, for you can be a clear channel for what needs to be said. Your voice is so very important, for you are a unique being with your own calling and destiny, and the conscious universe expresses truth through you. Practice choosing your words consciously as you voice a difficult truth or speak up on behalf of someone who has felt powerless for too long. Be assured that because of your commitment to heartfelt communication, your voice will ring out, cutting through the noise today. In a relationship, it's trust and intimacy build when we have the courage to speak our truth. Speak your truth as you see it from the heart, using words that express the very best of you. Don't hold your tongue out of fear that you aren't enough or don't deserve to have your say. Practice telling the truth with love as a sign of respect for yourself and your experiences if you have lived them, and your emotions as you have felt them. I love that. Okay. Bronzite. Okay. And we're going to wrap this up, guys. Loyalty, trust, steadfastness, self-respect, trusting that conscious universe has your back. Like I said, that leap, that moment, that inspiration, whatever's going to inspire you, it's going to be something that you know. It feels like, again, like it's you've been waiting to take the leap. And the whole spread, that's what it's literally about, letting go and taking the leap and moving forward and finding the light. Now is the time to be sure you trust in the conscious universe and remain true to your authentic self as Bronzite Spirit appears with a message that loyalty must be earned. Be judicious in extending your trust, knowing it is a gift from the conscious universe that must be honored. Respect others by being trustworthy yourself, speaking of them in ways that are honorable. Heal the past by owning your role in it, so that you can trust yourself again, having learned the lessons that will strengthen you. In relationships, it says, even if you have been betrayed in the past, you can heal the sting by extending trust again, as challenging as it may be. Bronzite Spirit reminds you that this time, however, you are much wiser and stronger, much more mindful of the signs that signal you need to step back and nurture yourself. Being true to another is an expression of beauty of the divine, and you have this capacity. Be true to yourself, knowing that a loving, respectful relationship with yourself lays the groundwork for a loving, respectful relationship with another. Remember, you are always protected when divinely directed. I love that. That's actually going to be the title of this video. All right, that's going to be it for Libras. I hope you guys have a fantastic month ahead, and I will see you guys next week for your soul connection spread. All right, love and light, guys.